All right, we're standing out front of Texas Live this morning, and that means it's another episode of Drew Pearson Live coming up, and we got a special show for you today. We got the great number 43 from the Dallas Cowboys, Mr. Cliff Harris, with us today. All right. We got a lot of Hail Mary moments, and this show today is powered by Sky Diamonds University, and nothing left to do but get this show started. Let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3. Hut, hut. 1, 2, 3. Hut, hut. 1, 2, 3. Hut, hut. Thank you, guys. Drew Pearson Live Band. Give them a hand, y'all. All right. And welcome to another edition of Drew Pearson Live right here at Texas Live Troy's Place. We're happy to be here. It's all brought to you by Sky Diamond University, CowboyLegends.com, Golden Chick, King Operating Corporation, Adam Alexander. Just look at me. Hood, hood. All right. And Michael Nass Media. Thank you all for your support. The Cowboys are still in it. Can you believe it? 6-7 and in first place. Wow. We are so lucky we still have a chance. But hey, everybody's talking about firing Jason Garrett. I'm almost ready to fire the whole team if they don't start playing better, right? In my 11 years that I played with the Cowboys, we never had a losing season. We were never in this position, right? Cowboys, that's the way you're supposed to do it. All right. And one of the guys doing it with me back then, he's one of the few players that have played in 5 Super Bowls, and he played them all for the Dallas Cowboys. A winner of 2 Super Bowls. He's all decade of the 1970s team. Let's welcome number 43, Cliff Harris. All right. Have a seat, Cliff. Wow, Cliff, it's good to see you, man.
Great to be here. Great.
And I'm surprised you didn't deck me on the way in, man, because you used to deck me all the time in practice. People used to say, Drew was the hardest hit you ever had.
I got over that.
You got over it? I'm still trying to get over it.
So great to be here, Drew. You're like a brother or a son to me. You're such a winner. I knew it from day one when you're a free agent together, right?
Right on, right on. Anyway, you come to the Cowboys, and how did you fit into all that?
I was the only rookie starter on the whole team.
And that was a big deal for Coach Landry.
Big deal.
Yeah.
And right in the middle of the season, I was called to basic training and had to go to Fort Polk, Louisiana. And then I would fly back on weekends and play.
What?
Yeah.
You were doing service time and football time
at
the same time?
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
I was platoon leader during the week. And a football player on the weekends.
Well, you're doing double time like that, so we appreciate your service.
Yeah, dude, I was there. That's right.
Right on.
That's right. That's why I did that too. Thank you.
So you played in 5 Super Bowls, man. What was it like?
I know that the first year that I was in that starting lineup, Bob Lilly was in the huddle and he said, "Hey, rookie," he didn't know my name. "We're going to," and I was in the defensive huddle at the Cotton Bowl. He said, "We're going to the Super Bowl this year, and I don't want you to do anything to, let's just say, mess it up."
Okay, put it nicely.
And so we ended up going that year, and then going the next year we lost. Then we went back and beat Miami the next year.
Right.
And then we went and played Pittsburgh, lost to them. Then we beat the Broncos, and then we lost it to Pittsburgh the
again,
last
yeah,
year.
13.
And if I'd played one more year, I know that we're going to win it after that.
We wish you
Lose
had
one, win
stayed,
one.
man. We wish you had stayed another year because we could have used you.
You were one cocky guy, and I knew right from the beginning that you were going to make it. I knew it.
So shy and introverted.
I was playing tough against you early in that time, and I knew you were taking it, you know. And so I was messing with you. That I said he's got a great chance to make this team, and not only make this team, be a great part of it that you were.
Wow. I wish I had known that then, because I sweated all the way through that training in hopes of making the Cowboy team. I don't think Cliff Harris could play in the game now because they throwing you out, for those headshots you'd be putting on people. And the clotheslines and everything else.
You can't even knock anybody out anymore.
I know.
What the
It's
heck?
no more fun, right?
No more fun, you know.
But I know you wanted, when Lynn Swan coming over there, you want to pop him real good.
I was trying to get him.
Now you can't get him, man. You got to let him roll through there. And so the game's a little different. You see it different, right?
Lot, so different.
But, it's still a good game. It's still exciting. Do you watch the Cowboys?
I watch the Cowboys. Oh, gosh, I'm a big Dak supporter. I was disappointed, in the game last week. I think that he has a hurt thumb, a little hurt, and throwing the passes off a little bit.
Roger Staubach never threw me a bad pass.
Danny
White
there
never
you go.
threw me a bad. If they were thrown to me, it was a good pass.
A
bad passer when you're going to Tony Hill or Butch or somebody.
That's right.
Somebody.
Drew was
passes, bro. You're throwing to me because I'm gonna make sure I'm going to catch that.
Drew was so good about catching a pass across the middle because he'd catch the pass, then dodge those guys, those linebackers coming at you one way or the other. It was so good.
I had a philosophy: live to play
another day.
You think we can still make the playoffs? And once we get there, do you think we can do something?
I think that we can beat the Rams.
Yes.
And I think that if we can beat the Rams and kind of change the momentum, change the thinking, that we'll have a shot. I'm hoping.
All right. Well, Cliff, we know you're a busy man, and we thank you for taking the time to be with us on this Sunday morning and talk some Cowboy football. The great Cliff Harris, y'all. Drew Pearson Live. All right. We'll be back with more Drew Pearson Live right after this. Hut, hut.
We want to be the largest network of roofing professionals in the country.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands.
We won't stop until we're the #1 force in this industry.
There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running.
I want you to help get into this mindset that we can all help each other out, that we are trying to get better every day.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
To be the host, but this is all about y'all, and I want to say thanks a lot for coming, and welcome to the 7-Figure Contractor Match. We got a lot to cover, guys.
When it rains, it pours.
40 years of being in the roofing business, and this is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
So I decided to make the drive down from Kansas City and come see what it was about, and I'm all in now, so here we are. I'm here at the 7-Figure Contractor event with Lee Haight. That was unbelievable, all the content that he gave us, and I can't wait to be a part of this team, and let's just rock it.
Thanks, Lee. Great event. About to go upstairs to the penthouse.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Sky Diamonds and Lee is the real thing. Thank you again so much.
right, we got a great show going for you this morning. She's a broadcaster, she's a host, she's a spokesperson. She does it all, and she's with us this morning right here on Drew Pearson Live. So let's bring her on, Miss Jennifer Nickerson. Welcome. Join the table. Well, Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks
I'm
for
excited
being
to
with
be
us.
here. Yes.
You're from this area.
I am from this area, born and raised. Yeah, I was born in Fort Worth and grew up in Las Colinas.
Right on. So what do you think of this Cowboys season? You have an opinion of it?
I do. The accountability, I think, needs to rise in the
Yeah.
locker room, on the field. When someone messes up, get in their face. They need to be told they're doing wrong. And
Otherwise,
not just,
they don't know.
Well, you would think they would know,
They would
right?
think they
Even
would
if
know, but you know, you got to have a little emotion into that.
That's the deal. They're missing
Yeah.
that fire, that zealousness of, I mean, do you want it bad enough? I don't know. Talking about you want the win is one thing, but actually doing it is another. And
Yeah, there's no question about that.
So.
But we got a new segment, Hail Mary Heroes.
We do.
Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Okay, well, the world needs more positive stories, and I'm not going to talk too much about it right in this moment, but our guest today is the cream of the crop for what a true hero is, and we need to be more caring. We need to be more giving with others, and that's what this is about. So this segment, we're going to have the one and only Taya Kyle, Chris
right, yes,
Kyle's
Kyle's
wife.
wife, yes.
So if she can come on out, and
Let's
we'll get
bring her
that
on.
started.
Taya Kyle. All right. Thank you. Join the table. All right, have a seat. Taya, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, welcome to the show. Thanks
Love
for
it.
being part of it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm excited. The one thing I want to just jump straight to, because you and I both have such a love for military, and we've been involved with several events together. Your book, you have, let's see, American Wife and American Spirit. Let's talk about American Spirit, because that is your story of what we all need to be more like.
Yeah, I think American Spirit was just this thing where I was traveling across the country and people would tell me about their suffering and their triumph, and a lot of times how they had helped somebody else who suffered. And I thought, these stories are so good that it's almost wrong for me to keep them to myself. And I feel like it helps us make sense of the world when we see that bad things do happen. They're for all of us, right? We're all going to suffer at some point. But when other people show up, I think that's the light in the darkness, and my belief is from a very Christian place, and I think that's how God continues to win the battle, is he shows that no matter what evil brings, he can make good of it if we're willing to look for it and give it some time. I was envisioning that Hail Mary pass and thinking, okay, the person who's making the pass knows that they're capable. Not always sure that they're capable at that moment of making that throw that the receiver will catch, and it's against all odds. And I think that's just how I've lived my life. It seems like I'm willing to give it a shot, knowing that I think I'm capable, I think that it could work, but I never know if it actually will. But it's worth trying. Not every Hail Mary works, but I think that it's worth it, and I think that it's worth giving things a shot, because at the end of the day, it's just life. And I used to think it was so serious.
Yes.
But it's not. It's just life. There's, in my opinion, there's the eternal life after, and life's happened before, and so sometimes we just have to throw it and see what happens.
So if someone wants to get your books, where can they go?
We talked a little bit about Chris Kyle Frog Foundation, and so I think there's a link on the chriskylefrogfoundation.org where we help military and first responder families stay together. So
Okay, so Chris Kyle Frog Foundation, and then you have your own website as well.
Yeah, just tayakyle.com.
Okay, so they can go to both.
I can even remember that.
Yeah, you got that. Yep, you got that.
You're a hero to so many people, and you're taking advantage of this opportunity to be that hero to so many people and give them encouragement that they can overcome negative situations that happen in their lives as well. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us, Jennifer, as well, to bring this new segment, Hail Mary Heroes, to Drew Pearson Live.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. It's a great segment.
All right, you're all right. Hut, hut, give her a hand, y'all. Taya and Jennifer. Right on. Thank you, ladies. We'll be back with more Drew Pearson Live right after this. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Hey, this is Jay Young with King Operating. Have you ever considered paying less money in taxes? Would you like to do what the wealthy do and invest in oil and gas? Go on our website, kingoperating.com, and get my book about our model, ADD, Acquire, Develop, and Divest. Or call our number, 214-420-3000, to talk to somebody today about investing in oil and gas and saving money on your taxes.
got that timing down. Me and the drummer are working it, right? Hut, hut. Up next is the Hail Mary segment, and that's always brought to you by Golden Chick. So let's bring him on right now and see what he's got for us right here on Drew Pearson Live. Paul Salfen. What up, Paulie?
How are you?
All right, welcome back. You've been on the road a little bit, hustling interviews and everything. Hail Mary moments.
Yeah, I'm trying
Golden Chick Hail Mary moments.
Right. We just got the Golden Globes nominations and the Critics' Choice nominations. And one shoe-in for a couple of these awards, I think, is going to be for Best Supporting Actress for Laura Dern.
Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Wow, Drew Pearson Live, Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, of course, we all know and love her from Jurassic Park. It's got a nice place in our heart. And this movie, it's called Marriage Story, and it's out now on Netflix. And it's starring Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. But Laura Dern, who we always see is so nice and graceful, she's kind of mean in this. She's a divorce lawyer. But sometimes those things win awards, and I'm going to call it now. I predict she's going to win.
Let's go with that. And we heard her first right here on Drew Pearson Live. So let's check it out, right?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Good morning, Laura.
Hey, Paul. Good. How are you?
Well, we're happy to have you on because we need to talk about this movie now. They've handed out tissues at the screenings, and we needed it. But I think anyone that's been through a breakup can relate, not just people in marriages.
I so agree. And that's what we're hearing more and more, including a couple we met at Telluride Film Festival who came running out of the screening saying, "Thank you. We just got married 3 months ago. This is the most romantic film we've seen." And we were startled by it, but it was very beautiful. They talked about how we're going to write each other letters now. We're not going to wait. And that it was really profound in that I think Noah set out to make a film about communication and what's broken in the system of the business of divorce, instead of finding your way to somehow remaining family, especially if you have children. But anyone who's been through loving or heartbreak, I think will really relate to the movie.
And we always ask people on Drew Pearson Live their Hail Mary moment, the moment in their life or career where they just had to go for it. What was that for you?
I think my Hail Mary moment at 15 was my parents, who are both actors, having instilled in me that it's about the body of work and building this lifelong career, not just making the immediate choice. And I had been given an opportunity that seemed like the big, flashy, exciting choice, or to take this very small part for no money with the great director. And that was that moment where it was like, what career are you going to choose? And I'm very happy at the path I've been blessed to have, because I get to do what I love and think I'll do it my whole life.
Thank you so much for being with us. We're going to tell everyone to check this out on Netflix now.
Thank you.
All right, that was a great interview, Paul. Wow.
Yeah.
You got a cool Hail Mary moment, too.
No, the Hail Mary moments have been so cool. Of course, now we're seeing them on the business side of things, and of course, we're seeing our own local Hail Mary moments. But you forget that these stars, none of them had that sort of golden ticket that assured that they would be rich and famous, So, it's neat to find out the struggles that they've gone through and overcome, and hopefully people are finding inspiration on these.
Good stuff, man.
Well, we got a lot coming up, too.
You got more coming?
Oh, yes,
All right.
of course.
Well, you only get it right here at Drew Pearson Live, that's for sure, from the great Paul Salfen.
Yeah.
So let's go to break and see what we got coming up next with Drew Pearson Live. We'll do it right after this. Hood, hood.
What do you think of Golden Chick?
I love it.
Do you know about this love affair with Golden Chick?
Try our new 3-tender holiday combo with choice of side, roll, and 20-ounce drink, plus a mini funnel cake.
Golden Chick.
Oh, you did that perfectly. Are you a professional?
Great stuff, Paul Salfen. Thanks for bringing those Hail Mary moments. And now we got a business Hail Mary. Yeah, Hail Mary is everywhere in all aspects of life, even in business. To help us with that, let's bring on the great Jenn Reed. Welcome. Join the table once again. Good to see you. Looking great as usual. And whose story we got today?
So we have Coach Pogue, is like he likes to be called, and he's from Texas Select Construction.
Okay.
And he has a great Hail Mary story.
Well, let's bring him on right now. What up, David? Thanks for being with us. Have a seat, my man.
Thanks, sir.
Welcome to the show, Texas Select Construction. How's business?
Very good, very good.
All right. You didn't catch a Hail Mary today. You didn't need one, or you
Didn't need one today.
All right. Amen for that. Amen. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us. Coach Pog, is that what they call
Coach
you?
Pogue, yes, sir.
Pogue, okay.
So what was the moment when you transitioned from a coach to a, construction, roofing?
Yeah, so that's kind of a leap of faith. I coached and taught in high school here in Texas for about 16 years. And was just kind of at the point where I was just getting frustrated with everything. Not really coaching side of it, but just, the regular education side of it. And just decided to make a transition. I've been in construction, really wanted to get into that and just found an opportunity and kind of ran with it. After a lot of prayer and a lot of, my wife and I talking about it, just decided to give it a chance. Now that I'm not really teaching and coaching anymore, I'm more educating homeowners and business owners on the benefits of putting the right roofing system on their house or business.
Well, you're still kind of coaching,
for sure.
just as a founder and CEO of
right.
Texas Select Construction.
That's what I was going to ask you, is how has that being a coach transitioned into your job now? Have you been able to kind of coach people along in your business?
Yeah, but we go out and we try to educate homeowners on the insurance process. You really need somebody to help you along the way and teach you and coach you along on the process.
I want to know the first thing. Something happens, you don't know who to call, people come to your door.
Exactly.
What would be your recommendation for people that have that?
First of all, ask for recommendations from your neighbors, your friends. Second of all, always do your research. When it comes to insurance restoration, it's really not about price, it's about who you trust.
Well, maybe the Cowboys can use it because they've been talking about it, Coach. I'm just saying. Hashtag Jerry Jones, he's available.
Travis Fair's got a better beard than I do, though.
Right on. Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be with us. How can we get in touch with you if we got some issues that we need to deal with?
I appreciate it. If you find yourself in the need of a new roof, give me a call at 817-953-9977. We're also running a special $1,500 off for an upgrade to a Class 4 impact-resistant roof.
All right, sounds
like
good to me. How about you, Jen?
Sounds like a perfect deal to me.
All right, thanks for taking the time to be with us and sharing that Hail Mary business moment.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're not done with Hail Mary moments because we got a real live Hail Mary hero right here on Drew Pearson Live this morning, and he'll be up next with more of Drew Pearson Live right after this. All right.
All right, this is David at Texas Select Construction. We're here at sunny Fort Worth and great, beautiful day. I wanted to talk to you really quickly about being your roofing coach. As a former coach, I coached and taught here in North Texas for 16 years. Now that I'm not teaching and coaching on a daily basis, I'm just coaching my customers in the roofing industry and how it works, and then how your insurance company makes you whole in the end. Let me be your roofing coach.
Live Hail Mary hero with us today.
With us, yeah.
Is that right, Jennifer?
It's unbelievable. This story is going to blow you away.
Yes, it is. And we got Kavieon Morris to tell us that story. Bring him on right now, part of Drew Pearson Live, our Hail Mary hero. All right, welcome. Have a seat. Join the table. Kavieon Morris. I heard you play wide receiver.
Yes.
Is that right? What number you wear?
I wear number 9.
Oh!
How about that? Let's talk about what happened to make you such a hero.
Oh, yeah, I'm walking to the bus stop,
Mm-hmm.
and I turn to see in the pool, there's a girl in there. I don't think it's a girl. I think like he just like dropped his doll in there, and then she starts moving, and that's when I realized it's a person, it's a girl. And after that, I jump in the pool and I take her out of the pool, and then didn't know how to do the CPR.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend comes outside with her phone and shows him how to do the CPR, and then she spits up water, and then she calls 911.
Wow, what a story. Wow, give him a hand, y'all. And when you saw that situation, you didn't hesitate. Your instincts just made you react. Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to be with us today, and we appreciate what you did as a Hail Mary hero, stepping up at the time when most needed. We got a special presentation we're going to make to you today, okay?
Is there a particular college that I hear you want to go to?
SMU.
Okay.
SMU,
so
all right. Sonny Dykes, you hear that? All right. If he can catch babies, I know he can catch a football. Right on.
Well, I want to bring out Andy Pryor, who he is SMU grad, and not only that, he was saved by a rescued swimmer as well. So,
Wow.
Andy, can you come on
Where's
out? and
Andy?
join us?
All right, right on. Bring him on.
So when I heard this story, it brought back some memories from my childhood, and I heard that you wanted to go to SMU. So I decided that I had to step up and help out with that. So we've got a little scholarship here for you, about $500.
Wow,
Okay.
all right. The college of your future.
Exactly. Now, I know that plans change, so I wanted to leave it open in case you didn't go to SMU. But if you do go to SMU, I got a few alumni friends, might help add some more to that.
All right, right on. Right on. Andy, that's great stuff. That is great stuff. And we just appreciate you caring that much for a young man that gave so much to help someone else. And it ain't $500, but it's from CowboyLegends.com, who sponsors this segment. And it's one of our hats, Cowboy Legends hat. And of course, it's the Hail Mary hat, autographed, stitched in there by Roger Staubach and Drew Pearson. And that's for you, my man. All right? All right? Great stuff. All right.
Put it on already.
Man, you're special. As we wrap up another edition of Drew Pearson Live. Come on, kick it in. Let's go. Wrap up a great show, and it was a great show. I want to thank all our guests for being part of this show. Give everybody a hand for being here today. And we can't do it without our sponsors, Sky Diamond, the title sponsor. Thank you for your support. Cowboy Legends, Golden Chick, King Operating Corporation, Adam Alexander. Just look at me. All right, Michael Nass Media and Texas Select Construction. Thank you all for your support. There's only one thing left to do for this game coming up later today. 27-14, you heard it first, right here on Drew Pearson. All right? Well, we got one more surprise. Come on out, young man. What you got for?
So I got another surprise for you. I'm going to donate what the other company did with this. Any college you go to, for my business, Mike Star Korea, SNA Investment, any college you want, $500 from us too.
All right. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's how we do it right here at Drew Pearson Live.